Right, let's just say it. Rip the Band-Aid off. I failed. God, that word is heavy, isn't it? Failed. It tastes metallic, like biting on an old penny or licking a 9-volt battery. We aren't supposed to say that word out loud, not in the West, not in the 21st century. In public, we use the corporate dictionary. We say we are pivoting. We say we are seeking new challenges. We say we are on a journey of self-discovery. But let's be honest, just you, me, and this empty room. I didn't pivot. I crashed. The trophy didn't just slip. I threw it against the wall. You see, we were sold a map. It was a contract signed before we could even read. It went like this. If you are a good boy, if you are a good girl, if you follow the rules, then you will be safe. Go to school, get the grades. Go to uni, get the debt, get the mortgage, get the golden retriever. And if you just stay on the line, nothing bad will ever happen to you. That was the deal, wasn't it? But nobody told us the map was drawn by people who are dead now. Nobody told us that the line leads directly off a cliff. Do you remember the first time you failed? The report card, the red ink. It wasn't about the math, was it? It was about the look, the tightness in your mother's jaw. That was the moment you learned the most dangerous lesson of your life. I am only lovable when I win. We are just Pavlov's dogs chasing the bell, terrified of the shock. And now we have the internet, the global museum of success. You open Instagram, and what do you see? People younger than you. I just bought my parents a house. I just made my first million. They look so shiny, don't they? They have main character energy. And you? You feel like the background character who gets killed in the first scene just to show the villain is dangerous. Maybe you were one of the smart ones, the gifted and talented. God, what a curse. Potential. It sounds like a compliment, but it's a debt. It's a loan you took out when you were 6, and now the interest is due. Every day that you are just normal feels like a crime. You feel like a fraud. So you tried to fix it. You joined the cult of the grind. You listened to the podcasts hosted by guys named Brad who tell you to wake up at 3 a.m. and take ice baths. Optimize your dopamine. Hack your sleep. We treat ourselves like machines that just need a software update. But you aren't an iPhone, mate. You're a messy mammal. And maybe you built something, a career, a reputation. It looked like a fortress from the outside. But from where you are standing, it feels like a tower of Jenga blocks played by a drunk person. You are terrified to breathe because you know that one wrong move, one bad quarter, and the whole thing comes crashing down. And then the wind picked up. You know what falling feels like? You don't scream, you negotiate. Okay, I can fix this. I just need to flap my arms harder. You send the desperate emails. You smile so hard your face hurts. You think, if I just pretend I'm not falling, maybe the ground will disappear. But the ground doesn't care. Thud. You hit the bottom. And failure feels exactly like walking onto a stage, naked, when you promised everyone a magic show. You're standing there, shivering, and they are watching. They aren't booing. They are silent. They are pitying you. And pity tastes like ash. So you hide under the duvet. But you take the poison with you. You open LinkedIn, and there he is, Dave. You remember Dave? Dave ate glue in university. And now, Dave is a visionary leader. Dave just raised $10 million. Is the universe playing a joke on me? You look at Dave, then you look at your cold toast, and you want to throw your phone through the wall. Then comes the dinner party, the torture chamber. Someone leans in and asks, "So, what are you up to? How's the empire?" Time stops. You have 2 choices. 1, lie. "Oh, consulting, very hush-hush." 2, truth. I'm crying in the shower 3 times a day. So you lie. And they give you that little tilt of the head. The, oh, poor thing tilt. God, I hate that tilt.
But the real war happens at 3 a.m., the witching hour.
This is when your caveman brain wakes up and says, the tribe has rejected us, winter is coming, the wolf is at the door. You start doing the math. If I sell the car, if I eat rice for a month, the math never adds up at 3 a.m. The numbers just turn into teeth. Here is the question that keeps you awake. Who are you? Take away the job title, take away the salary. Who is left? We spend 20 years building this costume. I am an architect. I am a CEO. And then the costume gets taken away to the cleaners. You realize you didn't just lose a job, you lost your name. You're a naked, shivering stranger in the mirror. You become mean. My God, we are so mean to ourselves. You put yourself on trial every morning. The prosecutor inside your head screams, look at this loser. He had everything and he blew it. And the judge, who is also you, bangs the gavel. Guilty, sentenced to eternal shame. You don't even make a defense, you just accept it. Then comes the anger, the beautiful, ugly, boiling anger. You're angry at the system. You're angry at your parents. But mostly, you are furious at yourself. You replay the tapes, over and over. Why did I say that? Why was I so arrogant? It burns. It physically burns.
And then, the fire goes out. You enter the gray zone, the numbness.
You stop opening the mail. The house could be on fire and you just think, pretty colors. It's a defense mechanism. If I'm dead inside, nothing can hurt me. But it's lonely down there, just you and the wreckage. So you try to fight the numbness. You try to spin the failure. I'll reinvent myself. I'll start a podcast. I'll learn to bake sourdough bread. We try to monetize our breakdown. How can I turn this depression into a personal brand? Stop it. Just stop. You are trying to run a marathon with a broken leg. You're making it worse. One day, you leave the house. You don't know why. You just walk. And you see a tree. I know, it sounds cliché. But look at it. That tree has no ambition. It has no 5-year plan. It fails every winter. It gets naked and cold. And does it have an anxiety attack? No. It trusts the spring. You realize you are the only thing in nature that hates itself for resting. Here is the secret about hitting rock bottom. It's solid. The falling stops. You can't fall off the floor. There is a strange, terrifying peace in total failure. You have nothing left to lose. And that means you have nothing left to fear. Here is the fight I want to have with you. Who told you you had to be special? Who told you that an average life was a failed life? It's a lie. The pressure to be exceptional is what broke you. What if it's okay to just be a person? A person who pays bills, loves their dog, and watches movies. Drop the crown. It's too heavy for your neck anyway. You need a new scoreboard. The old one is broken. Burn it. Start measuring your day differently. Did I see the sky today? Did I drink a coffee that didn't taste like anxiety? Did I survive? If the answer is yes, then you won the day. It feels small, I know. Your ego hates it. But your soul? Your soul is starving for these small things. You know what happens when you admit you failed? When you stop hiding the crash? You become real. People stop looking at you with envy. They start looking at you with connection. Because everyone is broken somewhere. When you show your cracks, you give them permission to show theirs. Your failure isn't a funeral, it's an initiation. Welcome to the club. So here we are. The world didn't end. Can you believe the audacity of it? The sun came up, the birds are screaming, but you're still here. You took the hit. You absorbed the impact, and you are still breathing. That makes you tough, tougher than you think. The script is gone. The map is gone. You have no idea what happens next. Terrifying? Yes. But also thrilling. Because for the first time in your life, the page is actually blank. Nobody is telling you what to draw. If you are down there in the dark right now, if you are eating the cold toast, I'm not going to give you a motivational quote. I'm just going to say, stay. Just stay. The story gets better. I promise. Forgive yourself for the crash. You were driving fast. The road was wet. It happens. Be kind to the driver. I failed, and I'm still standing. So are you. Now, go get some coffee. Real coffee. Take care.